Welcome to 3-Minute History with Mr. Marr. Quick summaries about a range of different history topics. Today we're going back to life in Nazi Germany, and we're looking at the experiences of young people at this period in time. Young people were absolutely crucial to the Nazis' goals. Hitler himself often spoke of creating a 1,000-year Reich, which meant he believed that the empire he was building for Germany would last 1,000 years. As a result of this, it was essential that young people were indoctrinated quickly into Nazi aims. For boys, this meant a focus on ensuring that when they grew up, they would be workers and soldiers ready to fight and work for Germany. Girls' roles were different. Girls' purposes were to be wives and mothers, looking after the children that would themselves one day grow up to be future Nazis. School life very much represented these goals. When in school, boys and girls were regularly indoctrinated with Nazi beliefs. Swastikas were placed up in classrooms, as well as pictures of Hitler, and the entire curriculum was geared towards Nazi opinions. History textbooks told about the glory of Germany in the past, and at times how they had been betrayed by groups that Hitler believed were wrong and should not exist, such as Jewish people. And other subjects, including maths and chemistry, often had a military element to these lessons. Boys and girls generally were separated when they were in education. Boys, given that they were expected to grow up to be workers and soldiers, were expected to learn things such as science, PE, and technical skills as well. PE was a major part of life for boys. Indeed, it was compulsory for all boys to learn boxing. Girls, on the other hand, had a different experience. Looking towards the futures that the Nazis saw for them, they were expected to learn things such as how to look after children, as well as cooking and cleaning skills. When it came to youth groups, it was very much the same. From 1936 onwards, it was compulsory for German boys and girls to join the various Nazi youth groups which existed. Most famously, boys would join the Hitler Youth, which was the last group they would join before they became a full adult. In the Hitler Youth, they would take part in a variety of exercise and other activities that would prepare them for their future as potential soldiers. They would even sit a special test, and if they passed it, knowing enough about Hitler and the Nazis, they would be given a dagger known as Blood and Honour. Girls had similar experiences as they had at school. When they joined their various youth groups, one of which was the League of German Maidens, they had a focus on learning to be the future wives and mothers. Again, there was issues such as learning to look after children, but there was also activities such as parades and other things designed to keep them fit and healthy. Although Hitler wanted to control young people in Germany, many of them took part in anti-Nazi resistance. Sometimes this was reasonably low level. Groups such as the Swing Kids would get together and take part in listening to music that had been banned by Hitler. However, there were more extreme examples. The Edelweiss Pirates would often engage in attacking Nazi groups or in helping to hide people who had deserted from the army or Jews. One of the most famous resistance groups was known as the White Rose. This was led by brother and sister Hans and Sophie Shaw, and they distributed anti-Nazi materials. Both of them were eventually executed for their role in doing this.